Alright, so we're starting off with two Gen 3 bases. I've got a polar bear here. We're going to use the little feet. And then for the crab, I just cut off all of the limbs because we're only going to be using the head for the custom. I did have some trial and error with figuring out how I wanted to do the sculpting. I first started with oven baked clay, which you'll see it was just really hard to blend onto the base, so I quickly scrapped that idea. And you can see me here pulling out some air dry clay, hoping that that would be better. I did realize that I couldn't just have a whole blob of clay. I needed something under it to give it more shape. You can see here I immediately knew like I had to put something under it. So I tried the tinfoil method where you kind of add a little bit of, extra body using the foil so it's not all solid clay. This did not work the best for me just because it's such a round shape. So I ultimately just used hot glue to kind of build the base up, and then I went with clay over top of the hot glue. So here's the custom with the body more rounded out from the clay. In this clip you can see I cut apart the polar bear body and I attached it using some resin. Once the resin was all cured, I went back with some more clay to kind of blend the feet into the body. And since it's air dry clay, I just used a paintbrush and some water to smooth it all out and kind of blend it into the original plastic of the base. I also went on top of all the clay parts with a layer of resin just to seal it all in. I wanted to give myself a solid base to work on, so I just layered the custom in some black paint. This also helped me see any imperfections. There was a little dent in the back, but I wasn't too worried because I was going to be putting some clay pieces over top of that. Speaking of clay, I'm doing the little eyelids with some more air dry clay here. I also smoothed that out with water and sealed it with a layer of resin. And then I put some wire in the areas that I was going to be doing some more sculpting.
since the body was just a chunk of clay, I wasn't able to use any wire to reinforce it, so I just made sure to use a lot of resin over top of it. Once again, I just layered the whole thing in black paint, and then I cooked some oven-baked clay in these little cones, and I just shaped them down with a nail drill to get them to sit where I wanted them to, and I did this for the top of the head and the spikes on the back. I used the same process as the spikes to attach the arms from the polar bear, and then I went over the entire custom in a nice thick layer of resin so everything was just stuck together and cohesive. And then I just used an airbrush with some really watered down acrylic paint to base the custom in purple. I ended up losing a lot of the footage doing the face details, so I'll go ahead and just show you what I have right here. After finishing all the face details and doing some other touch-ups, I sealed the entire custom in some sealant, and then I also glossed the eyes as well as the teeth in some resin, and this is how the custom turned out.
You really stay with it. Tragic.
Oh my goodness. That is so sad. He looks so silly. I love it.